Okay, for the B part, I've been erratic with my left-hand fingering, and I'll try to explain why and why I think some things are okay and some things aren't. First of all, you want to have as much continuity as possible when you play. So, right now I'm on an F shape, and my ring finger is on the 3rd fret of the top string. And I'm just going to use that same finger, just kind of slide it up to play the 5. So when I'm coming from the F shape, I'm very likely to slide up with my ring finger and then go back with my index. Right now I'm on a C chord shape, and it makes sense to either use my pinky and leave my index on 2, use my pinky for 5, and it makes sense to leave my index on 2 and use my pinky on 5. That way I don't have to move my hand. Here's the ending of the part. Index is down 2. So I can just use the same. Index is down on 2, so I can just leave my hand down and use my pinky on 5. Right now my ring finger's down on the top string, so I'm just going to slide that up. Now switch positions. Another thing you could do, since your index is on 2, is just slide that up. About the only finger that I think does not make any sense at all to play this next note is middle finger, because it was not down originally. It doesn't put you in a position for the next note, which is back at 2. So, either index and treat it as a slide, or pinky with stationary, or if you're coming from the F chord, ring finger, treat it as a slide. Okay, let's do some of the variations. In the A, I have more variations in the B part than the A part, but in the A part, okay, one important variation is just when you make a mistake or you don't do anything, you don't do something you meant to do, just keep going. Variation. It often works out. So instead of hitting the 3rd string open and then 3rd string 2nd, you might hit it open and again and then hammer. And a hammer is hitting the open string, and then when it's time, putting your finger down, sounding it entirely with the left hand. A lot of my students, they try to hammer too soon. Make sure the first note rings before you hammer. I'm going to hit the 3rd string open, and then I'm going to hit it again, followed by a hammer. Anytime I have that 2nd fret note, I think I can hammer. I don't like to do I don't like to do it every time. It's boring. I just do it sometimes. It's good to be a little bit flexible with your playing, so you're not like a machine. So you're thinking a little bit. So you're thinking always, and sometimes you change it. This time I'm not going to. Now there, sometimes I might put a drop thumb on. Drop thumb means I'm going to hit one string followed by a thumb. In this case, the first string followed by the second string. When I do a drop thumb, I land my thumb right on the second string, and it's just sitting there, ready for it to come back in the air. Just like I do on the fifth string. Looks the same for the second string. A nice exercise is drop, 5. String numbers 1, 2, 1, 5. I'll put that in the song. Here it comes. So, melody on the top string 2, followed by a drop. Open, top string, followed by the fifth string. Fret numbers 2, 0, and then the second string. In context, I did it twice. Another change you might make, instead of hammering the second note, is actually to play the second fret note on the beat and then pull it off. So I'm hitting the second fret, and then with my left hand putting my finger to the side. If you lift your finger straight up in the air, you can still get the sound, but it's not as crisp as if you go to the side. So make sure it's to the side, not up in the air. So here is the second note of the song with a pull off.